Hey guys, this is Nikki, and I am here talking to DL of Bad Wolves. How are you?
How's it going, everybody?
It's going well. It's going well. So tell me, my first question is, tell us about you. What do we need to know about DL?
Well, I'm a family man from Massachusetts. I got a wife, 2 kids, and I've been doing music my whole life. And I've actually been singing my whole life, kind of behind closed doors. And now I'm going to be singing for everybody that's going to be listening.
Yeah, heck yeah. And a lot of people there are, I can tell you that. So you collaborated with Bad Wolves on the Nation album. How did this whole thing come together with you guys?
I've always kind of kept in contact with all the guys. Really, mostly Doc, because I've known him from my past band and his past band touring. We did a couple, U.S. tours together and always kept in contact. And, post both of us being in our bands, he still does the X-Man podcast, and I was doing behind the scenes production work and everything. So I actually did a X-Man podcast with him. And, before and after the podcast, we just had, friendly conversation, just kind of caught up. He asked me what I was doing. I just sent him some demos, and, I'm always in a creative mode. So I sent him some demos that I was working on, and I always sing on my own stuff just for arrangement sake. And I sent him a cover that I had done of a Seven Dust song. And that was probably the first time that he heard me kind of clean sing or sing in general. And he was like, yeah, get out of here. That's really you. And that kind of maybe got the ball rolling. And, fast forward to when the band was looking for a new singer. I think he still had that demo or something. And they all kind of knew, maybe they all heard it or something. But I think he brought that up to John. And that's when they called me. And the rest is history.
Yeah, absolutely. What has it been like, joining an established band?
Not much different than it would be, starting your own band. Really, we're just kind of still learning each other, kind of growing with each other now, and just really kind of testing the chemistry with writing and all of that stuff. So not too much different. It's like I kind of been telling everybody, it's the same gig, just like a different hat. As far as I don't have I don't have a guitar weighing me down anymore, so I have a little more freedom with my hands. Kind of put the mic in my back pocket and give a lot of high fives.
One of those "what do I do with my hands" situations.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything different in Bad Wolves than you did in your last band? Did you have to change your style, change your sound?
Pretty seamless transition, honestly. It's still really heavy music at its core. I think, if anything, it's I'm seeing this thing here. Kind of a seamless transition, honestly. Both really heavy bands, down-tuned guitars. Probably the biggest difference for me is just the fact that there's so much more of an incorporation of melody and with this new record, even we've experimented with, kind of even crossing over into pop and R&B kind of stylistically. So yeah, I think that's the biggest difference for me as a singer or an artist, kind of transitioning from a heavy band to a more melodic band.
Yeah. So on that, Dear Monsters, it comes out this Friday. How is the music different on this album than maybe the previous two?
I think, if anything, we really wanted to maintain at its core what Bad Wolves was from the beginning. A really heavy band that has big hooks, big soaring choruses, and a lot of melody. So we really wanted to make it a point that, keep that all intact. And if anything, just add a layer on top of that, especially, with my new vocal stylistically, I bring a little bit of something different to the table. So, like with songs like Springfield Summer or even Lifeline, the single, we did get to kind of stretch our legs and test those kind of the pop waters and do some things that they may have not done in the past. But beyond that, I think really we just, first and foremost, as a band and putting a record together and having extra time because of the pandemic and all of that stuff, right, to craft an album that we really all love. I think that was the biggest moving forward kind of point. It's just first and foremost, before anything, make a record that we all are actually fans of. So I think we accomplished that.
Yeah, definitely. So this has got, I mean, it's a whirlwind for you. I mean, I would think, you were announced as the lead singer, the album is coming out. Have you had a chance to really kind of sit back and soak any of this up?
No, not at all. No, it's been, we definitely hit the ground kind of sprinting because kind of coming into it, I came into it probably like halfway into the album writing process. And
okay.
so, yeah, it's been an adventure so far, and we've just scratching the surface. So.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I'll tell you, I watched the video for the single that we're playing, Lifeline. The energy is really terrific, and
I love it. Great.
Super excited to see what you guys are going to do. So in listening to that song, it's about like facing your inner demons, if you will.
Yep.
And the album, of course, is called Dear Monsters. Is that kind of the theme of the entire album?
Yes, absolutely. Just kind of to summarize the album's theme in its entirety, it's definitely kind of penning a letter to your inner demons or your inner monsters. I think everybody has it, whether that's in an external or internal form. Some people's monster is dreading waking up and going to their job in the morning because they hate their boss, or waking up and getting a test result for a medical test that you've been being nervous about or whatever. It touches on there's so many different levels of people's inner demons or inner monsters that's really what it is. Just kind of addressing that and feeling empowered enough to take it on. Yeah.
Something that, I mean, kind of like you just said, I feel like resonates with everybody. I don't care who you are,
everybody's got problems.
Yeah. Isn't that the darn truth? So the first two albums had bonus tracks. They were cover songs. They were available on Patreon. Is this new album going to have that as well?
I don't think there was any kind of intention for bonus tracks, but we do have some B-sides that I'm not sure what's really going to happen with them. They are from the same Dear Monsters sessions and everything. They have the same mix and stuff. So yeah, I mean, there are going to be some kind of post-record tidbits that may come out in some way, shape, or form. So
post-record tidbits. I like the way you said that.
I like that. See?
I'm going to start using that. It's a post-record tidbit.
It's a post-record little tidbit.
Yes, I like it. Okay, so touring plans. What are the plans for touring?
I don't think I can give any, I don't really know, but I don't think I can give any super specifics, but I do know that we will be hitting the road in February, it seems. So
okay.
February and beyond forever. So
yep. Yeah. That is very exciting.
Yep.
So I guess you can't tell me what bands you might be hitting the road with.
I want to, and I know, but I don't want to say it and get in trouble. So
yeah, let's not get you in trouble. That's
Please.
Fair. How about you tell me this, and you can leave that band totally out of it so you don't get yourself in trouble. Are there any particular bands that you personally would like to tour with?
Oh my God, so many. From the heavy bands to poppy acts, I could probably bore you for a couple hours right now, but I'd love to tour with, Seven Dust someday. That's one of my favorite bands, even kind of growing up. So I think just, if anything, just for nostalgia's sake, I'd love to just kind of bro down with them and play some shows and just watch them every night, because I'm just such a huge fan of LeJon and Clint and all those guys. So probably that the first one that comes off my tip of my tongue is them, for sure.
The Seven Dust. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, see, now if I see you guys are ever touring with them, I'm going to be super excited for you.
Oh yeah, it's going to be fun.
So in this tour, number one, have you ever performed with them live yet?
Bad Wolves? No.
You haven't. Okay.
Nope.
So
well, I mean, not in a concert setting, but we have rehearsed together and stuff. So
right.
Just no concerts yet.
Okay. So with that being said, and the fact that there is a tour in the works, is there a particular song or songs that you are just super excited to play for us live?
Anything on the new record. I think, we've had that conversation a little bit, and I don't want to really give away any like surprises or anything, but we have kind of kicked around the idea of possibly playing the new album in its entirety. But we'll see, time will tell. I think that'd be a really fun thing though, especially how we kind of shape this new album. It's all 12 songs could really kind of be singles in their own right. So all killer, no filler. And I think it'd be like a really fun thing, kind of celebrating this album and this new version of the band. So might have, might not. I might have no idea what I'm talking about, but we'll see.
Be like, you're a liar.
He told us they're playing the whole thing.
He said something about post-album tidbits. Where are those?
Yeah, see?
So I'm super excited to see like the new energy, that you bring. Like I said, it was really clear when I watched the Lifeline video. It just felt good,
Awesome.
to kind of watch that.
That's great to hear, because now that I'm in this bubble with them, I'm not so much, I can't see that outsider perspective. So it's good to hear for sure.
Yeah, you're definitely in it. How do your kids feel about all of this? You mentioned you've got kids.
They love it. They love it. My son's almost 13. My daughter's 6. So like, they love music in general, but they just they already know all the words to the record, and they're so excited for when we finally like come through and play a Massachusetts venue to come put those big earmuffs on and feel the music, and they're really excited. My whole family's really excited. I
bet. Yeah, that's got to be huge for them.
Yeah, they're like telling their friends at school, and like, it's, I don't know if they like know the scope of it. They just like, Dad got a new job, and
Dad got a new job. He's the lead singer for Bad Wolves. It's not a big deal.
No big deal. Just a couple tidbits.
Right. Yeah. Just a few tidbits. It's just a new job. It's
Yeah, no biggie.
Yeah. Have they heard the new single on the radio yet?
My kids?
Uh-huh.
I don't think so. No. We don't listen to a lot of the radio. It's like we're Spotify in the car, so
don't say that.
No,
to
I don't
me.
think so. I don't think so yet. Yeah, we don't listen to a lot of radio in the car. Just, I mean, they always want me to. They're so demanding, so they always want me to play these things that aren't on the radio. So, yeah, you know how that goes.
I'm just curious to see how they react to hearing Dad like on the radio.
Yeah, I'll be looking for that too. Like, I'm really curious to see like their jaws drop and be like, wait a minute.
Yeah, definitely. Like, that's my dad. That's freaking cool.
Yeah. I think the closest we've come to that is like kind of skimming on the cable thing or something, and Music Choice Lifeline came on or something, and they were like, "Oh my God, Dad!" Like, they freaked out. So that was kind of the closest that it came to it. So
yeah, I mean, that's pretty close. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's fun.
Anything else you want our listeners to know about you, about your plans for the band, about the album?
Just, we're really excited, and we really couldn't do anything that we're doing right now without the fans, and we really kind of hope that they learn to embrace this new chapter of the band and just take the ride with us in October 29th. Dear Monsters, we're so excited to get it out to everybody.
Yeah, like I said, if they see what I saw when I saw the video, I mean, we're all in it with you guys, and I'm really excited to check out the new album, Dear Monsters, out day after tomorrow. I'm very excited for you, and
thank you so much.
I can't wait to hear. You're gonna have to let me know now, like when they do hear it on the radio, because it's gonna happen. What that reaction is, because I've got kids myself. So
awesome. Yeah, I'll take a picture. I'm pretty good at like getting that right moment captured, so I'll take a picture. The jaws will be on the floor probably.
I love everything about that. That is awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
And I'm excited. Hopefully you guys will be coming through here.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. I think the February run is going to be a pretty long one, so I think it's kind of covering everywhere. So
good.
We'll see you sooner than later.
Well, then I look forward to meeting you in person. I look forward to seeing you guys perform for us, and I'm excited to hear the album.
Likewise, I can't wait to meet you guys, and we can't wait to get out there and play these songs live, because it's been a long time coming. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into this album, and we're ready.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you again, and good luck. Have a good day.
Thank you for having me.